Captions are an important accessibility feature of presentations and videos. Not only do they help the hard of hearing, but everybody else as well. If you remember, for example, the last time we were in a pub and there was a news program in the background and the captions were on, you knew what was going on, rather than having to go to the telly and turn it up or ask people to be quiet. This is not going to happen in a pub, so it's actually useful that captions are there. Captions and subtitles are an art in itself, and there's difference between the two, and most of them are actually not that easy to do. However, there's a simple way of doing those that you can see here right now. Whenever I give a presentation, I have captions turned on, and people keep asking me what kind of magical software I have that this happens. Now, it's built into a software called PowerPoint by a little startup called Microsoft from the Washington area. So how do you find that? Where is it? If you have your PowerPoint open, there's actually a section called Slideshow. If you turn that one on, you can always say always use subtitles. If you turn that off, the subtitles are not on. If you turn it on, the subtitles are on. In the subtitle settings, you have several options. You can say the spoken language and the subtitle language, where they should display below the slide, above the slide, top overlaid or bottom overlaid. So if I turn, for example, on bottom overlaid and I go back to the presentation mode, you will now see that the presentation or the subtitles are now showing over the presentation rather than below it. This might cover things up, so I normally just show them below the presentation instead. Now the really mind-blowing thing is that I can actually use these subtitles here and speak English and actually display them in German if I wanted to. So I turn on German here, I go back to the presentation mode, and now if I speak in English and I explain to you what's going on there, it actually generates German subtitles for you. So if you have an audience with a different language than yours, this might be a good feature to show, and the quality is actually pretty good. So depending on which languages you turn from one to another, of course, but it's quite interesting that this is already built into PowerPoint and people don't use it. Of course, it works the other way around as well. So if I change the setting right now that I'm going to speak German and that I actually want the subtitles to be in English, then we can try that out as well. So let's go back to the presentation. Und wenn ich jetzt Deutsch spreche und die ganze Präsentation hier als Deutsch vortragen würde, würde es hier englische Untertitel geben, die mehr oder minder ganz gut sind, aber wir schauen mal, wie weit wir damit kommen. Ich könnte noch Französisch ausprobieren, aber das will keiner hören, also lassen wir das lieber mal. So, you can see that you can use subtitles and you can actually help them in different languages. You can have English Canadian, English United Kingdom, and you can actually set them above, below, or above or next to the slides. This is a great way just to make any of your presentations a bit more accessible. Again, these are not perfect captions, these are not perfect subtitles, but it's something to give the audience so they can actually follow up, and if you speak too fast, they still know what you talked about.